back, everyone, to the Great War, and want to get right into it and start our next turn. We are waiting on an invasion from the Germans, and the Austrians are going to be annoying. I am still seeing. Is Britain going to do anything? No, they never do. So they just attacked one of our supply warehouses. That's pretty bad for our economy, I'm guessing. Alright, so. Oh. Did they leave? They might have left. Alright. We need to get rid of these remaining Austrians. I'm going to auto-resolve this real quick. Let's get back here, repair this. Remember I'm right behind you. Alright, so... Alright. Cool. Minus 5%, okay, minus morale. Morale balance, novice training, point command. So command. Alright, good, that looks good. It looks good, looks good, looks good. Looks good. We have a general, our most elite general here. Now, Rumelia is starting to be on somewhat better terms with us. Wow, this is still insanely expensive. All of these buildings are so expensive to repair, especially the intellectual center. But we'll have to bear with it, and because I really want the massive industrial seaport, so we can get our trade back up and running. Prestige-wise, we are doing a little bit better than before. We have surpassed England in military as well. Italy is still ahead of us, so is Austria and obviously Germany. Pretty sure Austria and Germany were planning on attacking me at the same time, which would have been annoying, but they didn't. So we're now getting money from them, not from the Germans, from from Istanbul. Let's take a look at our research and technology. What? Oh, where's the other? Oh, there's another one here. Okay, well, I'm gonna repair that. Alright. Well, let's end the turn. But just before, I just want to make sure there's nothing else we can do. Does not look like it. Warehouse, but no, can't do that because it'll lower our happiness, and pretty low happiness in Minsk. I'm not sure why. We are going to transfer these troops already, and this army will contain of, what is this unit? Snipery. Snipers? What? That's awesome. These are exactly the same. I think. Morale is maybe different? No. What's the difference? Oh, I guess just... Well, I really want one of these, but I don't think I can get it. Well, that's too bad. We need a general for this army. Probably the aggressive attacker. For recruitment, what else do we need? I'm gonna get a bunker just in case. Okay, so we will have 4 artillery. Couple more of these guys. I'm gonna cancel this construction. Actually, no, I'm not gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it, I mean. So this will recruit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. This has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It then has 4 spots remaining for recruitment, which will consist of Does this army have cavalry yet? Does not. So those will exist of 2 cavalry units, then another rifle battalion, and we'll see what happens after that. That should give us a full 20 stack army. To play around with. I'm gonna have to just start showing CPU moves so I know what happens in the game settings. Show CPU moves. Looks good. Good looks, good looks. Nothing much going on over here. This building's like burning to the ground. We just need the industrial seaport. 4,800. And then this one is still the insanely expensive price. These guys, they're slowly starting to resist to foreign occupation a little bit less, which is good. We don't want them to do that. Developed commercial sector. That's so awesome. This Istanbul is such a developed city already. Okay, for the rest, why are the British so reluctant to do anything? I don't understand. Well, it's winter, so I doubt anyone's gonna be attacking us right now. This boat, I'm gonna destroy it because it has somewhat of an upkeep cost. And we are trying to be a little bit generous. I mean, saving. I want to get this, but at the same time, we need to save up for. I don't know. I don't know, man. Once we get this, we can't get anything else. Let's just save up and repair. Do we have any cities where we have unnecessary units? No, it doesn't look like it. It's weird because, yeah, Petrograd is our capital, not Moscow. Which is good. Good. It's harder to get to. Let's end the turn. Okay, I didn't see an army there. But I guess they were planning on invading me. Madrid, Spain. Okay, so now we have somewhat more of a concept of what's happening around the world. Okay. What's this? General available. Okay, he's not special. I'm gonna have to choose this one. And then I'm going to send that army up north because the Germans are obviously getting armies to go to us. They're focusing more on us apparently now. Picking on us. Well, we'll get them eventually. We have a decent sized army here. I don't think we should send it to help the other guys at the moment. But these guys are all taking attritional damage. And this army is relatively okay. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. Recruit a couple more conscripts here and there. And I'd like to send another cannon over there, but I don't think that's going to be a smart idea. Because then Vilnius, Lithuania will be undefended. I still don't know what the British are doing, because they haven't really done anything this campaign yet. I don't think. It appears the Germans have stopped looking towards France, but Italy has started taking parts of France, which is not good. Yeah, Italy is slowly but surely growing in power. Okay. So we're going to repair this. That's it for now. And once this is repaired, in 3 turns, that's going to be very good for our economy. Did not even know that was broken. Now that I know that that was broken. And let's get this. I hate building things on our borders, because then we have to well, those are the most in risk of getting destroyed or taken over, which would be worse. The Germans are a bit indecisive. Okay, so they have 2 armies. One is heading down to here. And the other is apparently heading towards here. So. Okay, this has a lot of movement, so we're gonna make sure as many things get in there as possible. I'm not gonna send this force over, because I feel like they would take advantage of that. So for the moment, that's all we're gonna do. We have a full stack army here ready to defend. So yeah, we're getting beaten on by all angles. It's not too good, not too good. They really cannot make up their minds. Please don't destroy things that I've made there. Alright, so we're in a bit of trouble right now. And these guys will not let us get out. So we can't, that army is immobilized, and this army will probably be able to resist against this one, but it will be difficult. It's weird that they're attacking now since it's winter, but I don't know. This army does have a general. All armies at the moment have generals, which is good. And they are going back. Man, they really don't like to fight. They're really scared. For some reason. Don't know why they'd be scared of us. We're not a huge power at the moment. We will be. At some point. Are you serious? I hate when they do that. I hate when they raid my pastures. Come on, guys. Show a bit of decency, please. Why does it say that we just don't ever stand a chance? Is it because we're all we're pretty much all infantry, but isn't that good? Does that mean we have more men technically than Germans? So I don't know. Let's see how this one plays out. We've won this battle before, so I don't think it should be really hard. And we have Abercrombie. Apparently Alexander Abercrombie on our sides. Which is actually a really good English general if I remember correctly. Okay, so once again we're not going to be using the they're gonna base all their attack on here, aren't they? It's not worth making huge lines. We're not gonna be using these guys as a legitimate force. Our general once again will be behind this. Conscripts, these guys are actually pretty decent, so we'll leave them there. And we'll take these guys and we will set them up like so. And once again the British come from this area. And the Germans are not doing much. We're gonna set these guys up to defend our flank, just in case. Armed veterans, armed citizens. These guys, veterans, should be pretty decent. Maybe. What's their gun range like? Yeah, exactly. They have good guns. These guys have good guns. These guys have no guns. These guys have small caliber weapons. Do these guys have bayonets? No. None of them have bayonets. Only our main force has bayonets. I really should get some artillery for this force because they seem to be doing a lot of the fighting. Yikes. We're lucky to have the trenches there. That's really loud. Okay, so the British have started doing their thing. Oh, I hate seeing them like this. To be honest, cavalry in this is not very powerful. Come on, guys. Oh, and they're dead. Okay, yeah, we're gonna need to bring the fight to them, otherwise nothing's gonna happen. Go, Russians, charge! Hopefully the British will come in soon enough. What are these guys doing? Just like they just wanna get out. And here we go. The fight has started. And we are shooting some of our own men. Ouch. Wow, they are getting absolutely destroyed. They wanted a fight? Well, we are giving them one. Not so tough are you now? Not so tough you are now! And completely exterminated. Really, we just need to take out these guys too. Alright, reform. Yikes. Thanks a lot for the help, British. I'm gonna do this old-fashioned Russian charge style. Appreciate if the British now stopped firing their mortars. Go, climb on the trenches! Fire! There we go. Good, 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 good. That was good. Very good. Killed their general at the last minute. Defeated their army once again. I don't know why they keep sending armies to us. I mean, we just beat them back every single time, so... Is it really worth it? Is it, though? Oh my gosh. That looks really good. +2 repression to the region. I'm gonna have to do it. Just so these guys stop whining about us not being their original whatever's. I'm gonna talk to Germany. Open negotiations. Request peace. Alright. What about Italy? You guys wanna take trouble? No. Austria? Alright, yeah, good. Okay. Just checking. Just checking. None of them want some kind of peace. Okay. Well. That's awkward. It's on the turn. This will be our last turn. Oh, and off they go again. I don't know what their problem is. Like, choose a side. Either you want to go to like the northern city or the southern city, it doesn't matter to me, just please do something. Please. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Yes, I see. What? I don't understand. How did that just happen? Well, we're gonna play one more turn just so we can beat those Germans, because apparently 2 German units beat us in some magical way, and we need to move that army down. How did that happen? Just, I don't understand. We got defeated by 3 units of German infantry. That's not possible. Oh my gosh. There's no way. Absolutely no way. Yeah, we better have a victory. Wow. Okay. Awkward. We got... That's so sad. Okay. Well... This army is shaping up to be quite a good army. Best one pretty much so far. Okay, so apparently the machine gun bunkers make it very slow to move. But I'm sure they have insane... I mean, it is a really good unit, so... Sure. Yeah, that's gonna be it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys another time. Bye bye.